Let's do a smoky eye. Okay, so first I went in with Sandstone Pearl ShadowSense. This eyeshadow is going to be completely waterproof when we are done. So I am taking Sandstone Pearl and I'm using a concealer brush to kind of carve out my brow. So patting that on right underneath the brow. I also made sure I used a straight little razor to make sure under my brow was completely shaved. So I didn't have any stubble going on. I feel like that's really important if you want a dramatic brow and or eye. Next, I went in with the shimmer version of this shadow and put it in the inner corner, and then took a fluffier brush and buffed it all out. To get started on the actual color of the eye, I went in with Americano ShadowSense. I swiped this back and forth kind of in windshield wiper motions, a little bit above the crease and below the crease. This is kind of going to give it that copper fall, fun little warm tone vibe. I did this obviously on both eyes. Once that's all blended in, you're going to go in with a little bit more shadow just to blend it down. As you're blending the shadow, make sure you have the original brush that you did the Sandstone Pearl on hand, so that you can keep that transition from being too harsh of a line. Next, I go ahead and I take the shadow a little bit more pigmented, more product in on the crease. I buff that out across the lid and across the crease as well before we start adding in our super dark colors. I also keep my beauty blender on hand to clean up any shadow that goes a little bit lower than I would like it. I love this shadow because you have 3 minutes to work with it as a cream before it dries as a powder. So you get the ease of a cream, but the look of powder. Also took a little bit of this Americano under my lash line. I feel like it really pulls the look together. So a little bit of that, like about in the pupil, but not quite to the inner corner of my eye. Then next I go in with the black. So I take Onyx ShadowSense on a little bit more pigmented brush, then take a fluffier brush to buff it out on top of the lid. I usually stop the black right before the crease and then just blend it into that medium shade that I had in the middle. Keep adding this until it is almost as dark as you want it. Buff that out and keep blending back and forth between the Americano brush and the Onyx brush. That way nothing again looks too harsh. Once you get both eyes blended up into the transition the way you'd like, I go ahead and I line my eyes with a pencil liner and then take a more compact brush to blend that out. That just keeps the black even looking more pigmented next to the lash line. Once you're done blending that, throw on your lashes, a little bit of non-waterproof mascara, and boom, you're done.